welcome. My name is Heroine Bob and welcome to Bob Buys, where this video we are going to go over my sales for the week of January 10th to January 16th. If you are new here, I am a part-time reseller in the state of Virginia, and what that means is I go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations, and I try to buy stuff for as cheap as possible to flip on sites like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay for a profit. I'm a part-time reseller, which means that I do not do this as my primary income source. I do this for extra money so I can help fix my fixer-upper house, which is slowly but surely getting there. But these are sales that I made from January 10th to January 16th. Now let's get into it. So we are going to start with eBay first because that is my most prolific site, mostly because that's where I've been listing everything first, that I've been doing this listing challenge trying to get through my inventory pile, and it's working very well. The stuff is not only getting listed, but it is going out the door, as with just like this set of 4 vintage Kimberly diamond print Anchor Hawking Fire King mugs. These actually are going all the way to Japan. They paid a full $29.87. They're getting shipped to California, and then there is a third-party seller that is going to ship them to Japan. I thought that was crazy. So they paid $29.87 for the items, and then they paid an additional $23.15 to ship it to California. So very happy for that sale. This next item, remember how I talked about I had one woman who's like really looking for this blue and pink pattern from the 50s? Well, she really is, because she also bought this one cafe a tasse a cafe cup. A tasse a cafe means that it's 4 ounces, and it is a demi-tasse cup if it is 2 to 3 ounces. Just FYI. But she paid $4.87. I paid like 70 cents for this, and $7.50 for shipping. And she is really happy. She's like, if you get any more, please just let me know. So I have a buyer for any of my restaurant wear I find in that pattern. Now, this is a bad buy for me, and I just want to get rid of it. So this is another instance of not all things vintage is worth picking up. Although I am glad that I saved it from being smashed and trashed. So I pay $1 for these at the Restore. This also was a little bit of a faux pas on my part because I accidentally clicked free shipping and I did not mean to do that. So it's $5 with free shipping, and I lost, I think, 23 cents on this. This is the first time I've ever lost money on a sale, but it's okay. It's at a new home now, and it's no longer taking up space in my inventory, and it's not going to get smashed and trashed. This next item is a Still hat. Still is a brand that makes a lot of really good like chainsaws. They also make weed tillers and snow blowers. Do they make snow blowers? Like the leaf blower. They make leaf blower stuff. But it's $13 for free shipping. I paid $3 for this at my favorite hole in the wall. So I doubled my money on this, and it's off to a new home. This next item, Kubris purchased another item from me, so thank you very much. I've already told you thank you a bajillion times, but this has already made it, of course, to his house, and he's already shown me that it has safely arrived. But I picked up this beautiful vintage coffee set. It had a sugar and creamer and 4 coffee cups, all with different Morton Salt advertisements on them. And he paid $29.87 and $10.87 to ship to him. So thank you very much for supporting me literally everywhere, Kubris, and I hope you enjoy them. I know you said they were a gift, and I hope they enjoy them if you do decide to give them away. Now this next item is a really good buy. So I went to the Restore by my house, and I found 5 of these new in box Amsol motor oil mugs. Now, people who are car guys, mechanics, they have like a favorite oil. I have learned this because my dad has a favorite oil. He's been a Valvoline guy for decades. So mechanics normally have a preference, and they are very loyal to that brand. So when I saw these for $1 a piece, I knew to pick them up, especially since they were new in their original box. And I, as you can see, have sold 3 of the 5 already for $9.87, and they are paying for priority shipping as well. And I just put a label on the box and ship it away, and it works great because they're already packaged up. There was only one that was open, and so I just had to put more packaging in that one, but all the rest of them were just perfectly fine in their box. So this is a really great buy, and it's nice to have those multi-quantity listings as well. So this was part of my listing challenge. You guys saw me list this. I got 2 of these for $5. So I've got $2.50 in this, and it is a 4-inch cast brass vintage hoof ashtray. And they paid $8 because I took an offer, and then they paid priority shipping as well, and they've already received it and are very happy with that. But again, I'm super glad that I'm getting these things listed and getting them out of my house and making money. This is also part of my listing challenge. Restaurant wear, as you guys know, warm, comfy place in my heart. This is vintage Homer Laughlin's 1930s Quaker. That's the pattern name. It's orange and yellow blossoms, and this is from the 1930s, which when I looked up the pattern was amazing. They've already left me really great feedback. They're like, it's in even better shape than what you depicted. This did have a lot of crazing all the way through it, which is typical of Depression era American pottery. And they paid $9.87 for this item and priority shipping to them. And I was really happy to save another piece of American history. Now we're going to go to Etsy sales. So the reason why I'm laughing is because I have had this item for a year. I paid $2 for this, I think, at the DAV, and I was like, all right, well, if I've had it for a year, I'm gonna start using it. So I was putting my sewing, like little scraps, my thread scraps in it, and it's literally a week after I started using it for my thread scraps for sewing, someone bought it. So I had to clean it out and find another trinket dish to put that in. But it sold for my full asking price of $10, and they paid for shipping on Etsy, and I'm glad it's off to a new home. I don't really pick up a lot of Linux unless it's cheap, and then I normally only pick up Linux when it's vintage. But I'm really happy, and I'm glad I got an Etsy sale, so yay. And then the last item I'm going to share with you guys, I don't really talk about Amazon very much. I think a lot of resellers here, like I know Hustle at Home Mom kind of keeps her Amazon close to the chest because Amazon is very, very competitive. But I did have one Amazon sale, and the reason why I'm sharing it with you guys is because the likelihood of you guys finding this is rare, but if you do find it, it's a good pickup. So this is Baby Einstein's The ABCs of Art. This was new, and I knew it was new because I bought it new from Ollie's like 8 years ago. 7 or 8 years ago, because my parents live right by an Ollie's bargain outlet, and I bought it, and I was originally going to give it as a gift, and then it got tucked away somewhere because I moved, and I found it when I was doing some cleaning and moving around here, and I was like, well, none of the babies in my life are this age anymore, so I'm gonna sell it. And I checked Amazon first, and I'm really glad I did because it sold for $33.79 because it was a brand new book. Now the Amazon fees, as you guys can see, were $12.76, but I got a payout of $20.69. I paid $3 for this book at Ollie's. So granted, I held on to it for 8 years, but for something that was taking up space in my house that I forgot I had, I'm really happy for that sale, and glad that it's off to hopefully a child who will use it, love it, and learn from it. So as you guys see, I had a total of 10 sales this week. Again, more than a sale a day, which for me is absolutely amazing. I am really, really happy with my sales this month. I'm going to be really excited for my recap at the end of the month just to see what my actual totals are as far as profit goes, and also so I can share that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. I will hopefully see you guys in the next video, and until then, bye! Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero.